I think Aries have a whole new career. They used to be the brutal, warriors on the planet. I would say
Right.
they were vicious in the age of Aries. They were heroes in the age of Pisces, and
Right.
now they're out of work.
Right.
So
I've
they're
been
at this
seeing that,
place.
a lot of
They're
that.
trying to find themselves now. But I feel like so for Summer of Love this summer, I feel like Aries will be out doing something very Aries macho esque, like, and love will just fall in their lap out of nowhere, like unexpected. This
Yeah.
is sort of what I feel for Aries. What are you picking up on
Yeah,
Aries and what they're
you
going
know,
through?
for those who are not in relationships, I think it's gonna smack them in the face. So, like, similar to you, almost sound like, "I just met this amazing like, how this it's gonna come out of nowhere. I feel like those who are single looking for love, those who are in relationships are gonna really find a new, I would say, spin to their love life. And I think if they're having a very, I would say, lackluster intimacy with their partners, that's gonna spice it up this summer, I feel like, too. So, a new perspective on sexuality and intimacy. And those who are maybe not looking for love, I find that you're gonna find a new love interest as far as I see a lot of traveling. And so even there might be some who are maybe wanting to be photographers, that might come about with them. So I see a lot of travel and love for the world when it comes to Aries in the summer of love. If they're not looking for romance, they can find a more love for the world and their surroundings. And that's why the photography aspect comes out too. Because some might decide, I don't want to be a photographer and capture these moments of the world. So I think that there's, of course, I'm gonna hit every three marking point of that. Those who are seeking relationships, it's going to hit them in their face. Be careful though, because some might be impulsive. Beware those impulsive relationships, because they could be somewhat also karmic, even though they're not intending to be. They might reflect it, and so it's more about the patterns of your mind that you might be falling into. But don't push it away, because you might think it's karmic, but it's not. Let it be impulsive. Follow that impulse organically, and it will lead into something nicely. And again, those in relationships, a newfound sexual point of view, and those who aren't looking for relationships, just want something new. I feel more travel, more enjoying the environments around you, and taking advantage of such, and getting out more.
I think astrology hits that right on, brother, with Aries too. I mean, Jupiter's gonna be in their third house of ideas, so I feel like they might fall in love with an idea or a concept or
Yeah,
obsess on something.
right,
They have Saturn in the 12th house, so they could meet like a past life. I sort of see like as I hear you talk, it feels like Aries might have like one of those fleeting affairs, two ships passing in the night, kind of
right,
like, a Florence Nightingale kind of thing between a
right,
soldier and a nurse, like just something that was completely unexpected,
right,
but gets them to think differently or see themselves
right,
differently too.
right, right.
It's like they need to see themselves differently. I think they're going to see themselves differently through the eyes of another person, whether that's romantic or not.
That's why the impulsive energy, I think they need to follow that. They might run away from that, but I say go with the impulsive energy. Let it be something that will be working for you. Because I sense they might be fearful usually about this, but I think that, like you said, that impulsive energy might feel karmic, but it might be like you said, past life,
Yeah.
or just something that just like and captivate them. And so I definitely feel that for Aries for sure. And I guess before that creative, environmental, enjoyment and expression too for those who are looking for something more like a hobby.
I'll just end with this with Aries too. If you're in a bad relationship, don't be a hero. just just go ahead and let it go. Like the universe is saying it's on to new. You're probably holding both of each other up at this point.
You're already
So
defeated. You've been defeated. So don't drag yourself through that bridge over to the dumps. Just like get up and just go somewhere else. You're defeated already, and it's okay to accept defeat because you win by accepting defeat because you actually allow yourself to grow. And so
yeah, that's true. And they do sometimes don't want to accept defeat.
right.
It's serious, Joe.